So hey guys, in today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take you and show you the progression of my retirement savings, what I'm saving in, and just take a look at the different accounts because to tell you the truth, guys, I have come a long way from when I started saving and trying to catch up for retirement. So, hey guys, if you are new here, my name is Susan Velez, and on this channel, we talk about making money, saving money, and investing money and trying to catch up for retirement because if you're like me, you're a Gen Xer, and maybe you're wondering if you're ever going to be able to retire, or you're just trying to do something to change your life so that you don't retire in poverty. So if you know anything about my finances, guys, I've tried to be as open and honest with you guys as I possibly could. I want to share with you guys some of the things that I've learned and just kind of tell you why I'm in this situation. So I have had a retirement account before when I had a job at the post office. The thing is that I went through a lot of financial hardship, ended up having to pull that money out of my 401k when I was 35 years old. And then I didn't start saving and investing for retirement until I was age 46. And that was in 2019. So in 2019, I started learning about financial literacy. And I know a lot of you guys are going to say, well, this is stuff you should have known when you were growing up. And the truth is, I wish I would have known when I was growing up about this stuff, but I grew up as a Gen Xer. The information about financial literacy wasn't as readily available as it is today. My parents never taught me anything about finances. And while I don't blame anybody but myself, I just want you to know why I'm in this situation. It just wasn't readily available to me. The information wasn't readily available. I never learned about finances when I was young. It's not something that they teach in school. So here I am in my 50s. I'm 52 and trying to play catch up so that I can retire with dignity. So I just kind of want to give you a little bit of that background. And now I want to share with you guys what I've been investing in, how my buckets of money have changed for retirement, and what I'm continuing to do going forward. So like I say, guys, in 2019, I started from scratch, and I think I was about 45, 46 years old at that time. And at that point, I had learned about a Roth IRA. I'd never had a Roth up to that point. And in 2019, I invested $6,599 into my Roth IRA. And even though I didn't max it out, guys, I was really proud of myself that I was able to invest that much during that year. And then in 2020, guys, unfortunately, I hit some financial hardships and wasn't able to retire or invest anything into my investments. And keep in mind, guys, that in 2019 and 2020, the only thing I had was my Roth IRA. 2021, guys, things were a little bit better. At this point, guys, I only had my business where I was making money through self-employment. So at that point in 2021, I opened up an account with M1 Finance. It was a brokerage account. I had my Vanguard Roth IRA. So I had two accounts and that was it. And I invested a grand total of $21,887. And then 2022, guys, was when I learned about the solo 401k for self-employment. And so in 2022, I had my M1 brokerage account, a Fidelity brokerage account, my Fidelity solo 401k, and my Vanguard Roth IRA, and then a Vanguard brokerage account as well, too. And in 2022, guys, I invested let's just say a little over $57,000 into all of my accounts, and $28,500 of it went into my Fidelity solo 401k. 2023, guys, I pretty much that's when I decided to go back to work. I don't know how old I was in 2023. I was 50. At that point, I was 50 years old because I'm 52 right now. And then I had at that point, I had all the accounts that I had in 2023. But I started working for Lowe's and started the Lowe's 401k and got an HSA as well too. So I was able to invest a total of let's just say a little over $41,000 in 2023. And 23,000 of it went into my Fidelity solo 401k. And then I was able to invest in the employer's 401k as well too. 2024, guys, I actually I had the same accounts that I had before, except I was no longer working with lows anymore because I don't see any lows on this spreadsheet. So I went, and that's when I learned about treasury bills, because I noticed here I'll have a column for treasury bills, and that's when I started investing in some, or buying some treasury bills as well too. And for the grand total of everything in 2024, guys, I was able to invest $31,945. And then this year so far, guys, well, I am employed again. I found a better paying job, something that pays me full time, and I have the same accounts that I had before, except this time now, guys, I am with I have another employer matched 401k. They match me up to 5% of whatever I put in. And then I also have started buying or saving in Bitcoin as well too, guys. So for 2025, I have invested so far a total of $18,700. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And let me give you guys a total of I have an app right here, guys, that tells me what my overall portfolio is. So my combined portfolio right now, this morning, is a combined total of $241,593. So I just wanted to share these numbers with you guys because I know there's a lot of people like me out there, Gen Xers or maybe older, who haven't been saving from a younger age for whatever reason, whether it's you didn't understand financial literacy, maybe you hit a lot of financial turbulence through life because life isn't always as easy as everybody makes it seem, or maybe you just haven't had a lot of high paying jobs. Either way, guys, if you're trying to catch up like me, I'm here to tell you that it is possible. I'm nowhere near what my goal is. My goal is to have a net worth of at least $500,000. I do believe that we would be able to retire with dignity with a net worth of at least $500,000. Now, it's not going to be anywhere near having an extravagant retirement, but we're not expecting an extravagant retirement. An extravagant retirement would have been saving and investing from a young age and saving and investing as much as we possibly could. So we're a little late to the extravagant retirement, but I do believe that it is possible to reach a net worth of at least $500,000. And so that way we won't have to rely completely on the government. We won't have to live in poverty. So anyway, I just wanted to share these numbers with you guys to show you and hopefully motivate you and show you that it is possible to do everything you possibly can. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you were able to save this because you had a business. And the truth is, the business is what has helped me, because if it hadn't been for that solo 401k, I would be nowhere near what I am with my investments right now. But that's why I work on my business as well as my job, because I don't think that my job as a low income earner is going to help me catch up for retirement. It's virtually impossible for me to catch up for retirement with just my income at work. Now, I'm not saying that if you have a job and you have a low income that it is not possible. I do think it is possible to do anything, and any changes that you make right now, whether it's investing an extra $100 a month, an extra $50 a month, whatever it is going to change your life over the time, especially if you have a little bit more time. So my goal is to just keep doing these updates, showing you guys what I'm investing in, showing you guys what my progress is. As I said, my goal is to reach a net worth of $500,000, of at least $500,000. At that point, I can decide, whether or not I want to go ahead and retire, or if I'm just going to continue doing it. Now, I am 52 years old, so I have a little bit of time. My plan would just be to be able to reach that in the next, I'm hoping 10 years, but I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm going to keep doing everything I possibly can to keep just growing these retirement accounts. That way, when the time does come and we do retire, we will have a little bit of a nest egg and we won't have to rely on the government, because honestly, guys, I've never relied on the government for anything, and I don't want to start now, especially when I get older. And I just don't think that there's a lot of help out there for the older generation. And I don't want to be in my 70s if I make it that long, and then find myself in a position where I have to go back to work because I didn't do everything that I possibly could to be able to retire with dignity. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys an update, share with you guys that it is possible to do everything that you possibly can to catch up for retirement. Now, I know everybody's finances are different. I'm not going to try to make it seem like it's very easy to throw in as much money as you possibly can. So I don't know what your finances look like, but I'm hoping that me sharing my income journey, my growing, my net worth, and trying to catch up for retirement is going to motivate you. If you are behind on retirement, that maybe it's going to give you a little bit of motivation, a little bit of a push to do something so that you can retire with dignity. Because guys, the only person you can rely on today, when you get older in the future, is yourself. And if you're not putting yourself in a position to where you don't have to rely on government assistance, it's going to be very, very painful for you. And I hope that anybody who is watching this, and if you are behind on retirement, realizes that it is possible to change your financial future. You just have to think differently. You have to do things differently. And guys, I just wanted to share this because I can't compare myself to anybody else. All I can do is look at where I'm coming from and see the progress that I'm making. And I'll tell you one thing, guys, even though I don't have a lot of money, and even though I haven't grown it to an extraordinary amount, just seeing the growth of my net worth grow is very motivating and making me just want to keep growing and saving and investing more. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments below. And if you're trying to catch up for retirement, guys, let me know if these types of videos help motivate you and what you're doing to try to grow so that you can retire with dignity. And what is your net worth goal, guys? Let me know down in the comments below. And until next time, guys, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.